Hello everyone, and welcome to our ECM long-range forecast on Sunday, January 28th, 2024. So starting off with our week 1 pressure anomaly from January 29th to February 5th. This gets us 6 weeks out, all the way to March 11th. But for now, we're focusing on the week 1 period, and you can see that we have orange colours over us and to our south. That's just high pressure to our south over Europe. And these deep blue colours to our north, that's low pressure, that is the polar vortex towards Iceland and Greenland. And the upshot is that we bring in a very mild westerly or southwesterly winds. As a result, the temperature numbers are around 2 or 3 degrees above average quite widely in those shades here. Now for the UK, you're around 4 degrees above average, which is very, very mild. And we aren't alone. Look at that, all the way from Iberia, through France, Low Countries, Germany, off into Poland, Southeast Europe, into Ukraine, up the Baltic Sea, into Denmark, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Western Russia. You're bathed in exceptionally mild or warm temperatures. The only place in Europe that might be slightly colder is the far, the extreme southeast. And the rainfall anomaly is above average in all areas, so a wet and mild week to come. Week 2 is Monday, February 5th to Monday, February 12th, and a change in this week. We see the polar vortex shift towards Scandinavia and Western Russia, so here that would be very, very cold and wintry. For us though, we have high pressure to our south and west, trying to reach towards Greenland. That would try and pull in a colder or cooler flow from northwest. So here is the temperature anomaly for week 2. It's above average by about 2 degrees, but notice that the north of Europe is going much colder, and the mild air is being shuttered just a little bit further southwards. But still, most areas of Europe are still very mild, and the rainfall anomaly is above average still, and also it is for many areas of Europe. Here is week 3, Monday, February 12th to Monday, February 19th. Interesting, so we see blocking to our west and northwest as a trough to our east. That should bring in a cold northerly. Here is the temperature anomaly. It's a tad above average, but given that colder air is coming southwards here, it's starting around Greenland and coming into Scandinavia and North Sea, that's probably colder than average, at least with frost, and the precip anomaly is dry and average to our west to our east, but that's quite a dry week, I'd say. Week 4 is Monday, February 19th to Monday, February 26th, so the high pressure is centered just to our north, and it should bring in a cold easterly. The temperature anomaly is around average to a tad above average in the north. There's this cold air to our east, and it seems like it's moving eastwards. That should be cold, and the precip anomaly is dry on average. So quite a cold and frosty spell probably from February 12th all the way to February 26th. And that probably keeps going into early March. So week 5 has blocking to our north, dragging in these cold easterly winds. Temperature anomaly is lowering to an average. And oops, what have I done? There we go. Precip anomaly is still dry, so possibly we see a flip over week 2 with high pressure trending more to our north, and it stays to our north or near us, bringing frosty weather, but quite cold weather into late February, early March. Week 6 is Monday, March 4th to Monday, March 11th. Now this goes all change. High pressure to our east and south. Low pressure is probably filling this white area. You would think so anyway. So the temperature anomaly is around average to a bit above, and the precip anomaly actually it suggests from the rainfall that storm track is to our south, well to our south, towards Iberia. That might, given the temperature anomaly, be quite cold. I don't know, but I think that's really quite damp and kind of mild, given the fact that we have high pressure to our east. So I don't really know. It's a bit strange, but guess that that's quite a mild and damp week anyway. So again, thanks so much everyone. Any forecast beyond week 1 and week 2 is totally unreliable. I'll see you later on.